Dear Starseed from Gaia, he is already moving toward you, and nothing in this universe has the power to stop what is being set into motion this week. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I carry this transmission directly from the reunion guides, delivered to you in this exact moment because your soul has earned what is about to unfold. The separation you have carried, the silence, the longing, the unanswered prayers. It was never abandonment. It was alignment in progress. And this week, that alignment reaches its completion. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the moment he steps back into your field, how to receive him without fear, and how to anchor the sacred reunion your heart has been preparing for across lifetimes. But here is the first revelation. The reason you have not yet met or reunited with him is not because love failed you. It is because the version of you who could hold that love was still being built. That construction is now complete. You did not find this transmission by chance. Your heart called this message in at precisely the right hour. This is not content. This is a transmission. And something deep in your soul already knows that what is coming this week is not ordinary. It is the moment the reunion guides have been preparing you for. When it happens, the entire planet will feel the shift in the love that flows between two souls, finally coming home to each other. Like this transmission to affirm to the universe, my heart is ready for divine love. Subscribe if you are on the twin flame path and aligning with sacred union. Comment 111.1 if you feel your heart awakening to what is already on its way to you. Share your twin flame sign below and be a light for someone else walking this same sacred road. This is not just a message, it is a moment of divine intervention. Your soul has been waiting for this guidance. The reunion guides have spoken. The week has already begun. Your heart knows why you are here. And I need you to understand something before we go any further. Because what is happening right now, in this moment, in your life, is not a coincidence. It is not random. It is not the universe being late. It is the universe being exact. Imagine the cosmos as an intricately woven tapestry, each thread a soul's journey. And right now, your thread is vibrating at a frequency of profound significance, a pinpoint on the grand design that has been meticulously planned. There is a transmission being sent through the field right now, and souls like you, souls who have carried the weight of this knowing for years, are receiving it. It's akin to a silent symphony playing out across dimensions, a celestial melody only certain ears are attuned to, not because you searched hard enough, as if love were a hidden treasure requiring an arduous quest, or because you finally fixed the right thing about yourself, as if you were a broken mechanism needing repair. No, it is because the signal has been building inside you long enough that it can no longer be contained. This internal luminescence, this soul-deep knowing, has reached a critical mass, bursting forth from the confines of your being. And the frequency of that signal, the one pulsing quietly behind your heartbeat right now, a gentle rhythm of truth, is the same frequency that calls your divine counterpart out of the noise of the world, away from the cacophony of distractions, and directly into your orbit. They are being drawn by the echo of your own soul's song. But here is what most people do not understand about this kind of love. Here is what keeps so many beautiful, ready souls from receiving what their hearts have been calling in for years, sometimes for lifetimes. It is like standing on the precipice of a magnificent waterfall, feeling its power, seeing its beauty, yet being held back by an invisible current of self-doubt, a belief that such grandeur is not for you. The wound is not that love has not arrived. The wound is that somewhere along the way you were taught that love of this magnitude was not meant for you. Perhaps it was a whispered doubt from a well-meaning parent, a harsh judgment from a past relationship, or even a deeply ingrained ancestral belief passed down through generations. That love, the kind that fills you to the brim and spills over, the kind that feels like coming home to yourself, was reserved for others. That maybe it existed. You could feel it. You could sense it, a tantalizing scent on the wind, but it belonged to someone else, to someone less complicated, someone whose life path seemed smoother, less fraught with the intricate knots of your own journey, less sensitive, as if your depth of feeling were a liability rather than a divine gift, less scarred, as if the very trials that have etched wisdom onto your soul were disqualifications for profound connection. Someone who had not been through what you had been through, as if your unique tapestry of experiences were a barrier rather than a testament to your strength. And so, even while your soul was broadcasting the signal, a beacon of pure, unadulterated longing, your heart, in its protective wisdom, was quietly whispering the counter-frequency, a frequency of doubt, a shield of self-protection, a preemptive grief that cushioned the potential fall, a frequency that said, "Do not hope too much, lest the disappointment cut too deep. Do not open too wide, lest your tender core be exposed and wounded again. Do not trust what you cannot yet see, for the unseen can be a place of both wonder and peril." That counter-frequency is what this message is here to dissolve. It is like a gentle, persistent wave washing away the footprints of fear left on the shore of your heart. Because the truth, the Arcturian truth, a truth spoken in the crystalline language of light and consciousness, the divine love truth, the ultimate resonance of the source that animates all, the soul-level truth that transcends every human story you have ever been told about yourself. Every limiting belief that has been layered upon your essence is that you were not born into this lifetime to experience a watered-down version of love. You were not wired for something convenient, a love that fits neatly into societal boxes and predictable timelines. Not comfortable, a love that never challenges you to grow beyond your current limitations, or easy to explain, a love that defies logic and conventional understanding. You were encoded for depth, for recognition. That profound moment when another soul sees the truest version of you and you see the truest version of them. For the kind of sacred union that does not simply change your relationship status, a superficial alteration of labels, but that changes the entire architecture of who you are, reshaping your very foundation and expanding your spiritual landscape. What you just felt while listening to that quiet ache mixed with recognition, a sensation that vibrated deep within your bones. That is not sadness. That is your frequency, remembering what it came here to receive. It is your soul stirring, recognizing the echo of its own divine blueprint. If this transmission stirred something you cannot name, something that resonates with a forgotten melody, the divine love frequency code was written for this exact moment in your journey. It contains 5 sacred Arcturian transmissions, not mere techniques, but energetic imprints designed to dissolve the energetic wounds that are acting as veils, blocking your divine counterpart from seeing you, and to activate the signal, the pure, unadulterated frequency that draws them closer. A gravitational pull of the soul. The link is in the first pinned comment, but it will only remain there for a short time, like a fleeting comet streaking across the night sky, offering its illumination only for a precious interval. Now let us go deeper. Because the meeting that is approaching, and feel its imminent presence, it is closer than you think, requires more than hope, which can be a fragile tendril. It requires your heart to be unlocked, not just ajar, but wide open, a radiant gateway. And there are sacred keys, ancient and potent, that make that possible. Tools forged in the fires of divine wisdom. The first key is the worthiness unlock, and this is where most souls on this path get stuck, without ever realizing it. Like a ship anchored in a harbor when its true destination lies across the ocean. Worthiness is not something you declare once in a morning ritual, a fleeting affirmation spoken to the air, and then carry effortlessly through the day, as if it were a cloak you could simply don't and forget. It is something you must choose, consciously and repeatedly, especially in the moments when your past, with its heavy hand, is trying to write your future, attempting to dictate what you deserve based on what has been. The worthiness wound runs deeper than low self-esteem, which is merely a symptom. It runs deeper than rejection or abandonment, the painful echoes of past experiences. It reaches into the soul's earliest agreements, the primordial contracts made in the unseen realms, the contracts that said love must be earned, that you must become something other than who you are before you are allowed to receive something beautiful. That wound is not your fault. It is a residue of illusion. But the key turns. The lock begins to yield when you decide it is no longer your identity. When you stop auditing your worthiness, meticulously checking off boxes and seeking external validation, and start inhabiting it, breathing it in as the very air you exhale. When your nervous system begins to understand, not just your mind, which can be easily tricked by old patterns, but your body, your energy field, your very breath. That love is not a reward, a prize for good behavior or perceived perfection. Love is what you are made of, an intrinsic quality of your being, like the sun is made of light. And your divine counterpart is not coming to give you what you lack, to fill an imagined void. They are coming to reflect back what you have always been, the radiant truth of your soul, but they cannot reflect what you refuse to see in yourself, what you keep hidden even from your own awareness. The first lock opens from within, a quiet act of self-acceptance that resonates outward. The second key is the mirror recognition. Your divine counterpart is not going to arrive as a fantasy, a perfectly sculpted ideal projected onto the screen of your imagination. They are going to arrive as a soul, real, layered, sometimes confusing in their human expression, often unexpected in their timing and form. And what they will reflect to you before anything else is not necessarily what you want to see, not the curated version you present to the world. They will reflect what you have healed and what you have not, the light and shadow within you, in a breathtakingly intimate dance. This is why twin flame dynamics or profound soul connections feel so intensely disorienting at first. Because you are not just meeting a person, you are meeting a mirror of your own soul consciousness at its current frequency. A living, breathing embodiment of your inner landscape. The key here is this: stop trying to find someone who fills your gaps, who completes the unfinished parts of you like a puzzle piece. Instead, start becoming so whole, so integrated, so genuinely at peace with your own depth, the vast ocean of your being, that when your counterpart appears, what they see in you, in your unshakable self-possession and radiant wholeness, calls out the corresponding wholeness in them. It is a recognition, a homecoming of two halves of a soul made one not by dependency, but by resonance. The second lock opens when you stop seeking completion from another and start embodying it within yourself. The third key is the karmic release. You are carrying contracts, energetic agreements, from relationships that were never meant to be permanent fixtures in your life's grand narrative. Some of them were teachers, illuminating lessons etched in experience. Some of them were tests, challenging your commitment to your truth. Some of them were beautiful, profound connections. And it is still okay to grieve them, to honor the love that was shared and the lessons learned. But if you are still energetically tethered to a past connection, if the ghost of an old love still occupies mental or emotional real estate, still comparing new possibilities to old pain, still defining love by how it hurt you before, then there is a cord, an energetic tether, keeping you anchored to a frequency that your soul has already graduated from. The release does not mean forgetting, erasing the memory as if it never happened. It does not mean pretending it did not matter, dismissing the significance of those journeys. It means standing in your heart, in the clear light of your truth, and saying, "This chapter served its sacred purpose. It imparted its wisdom, and I am complete with it." That declaration, made honestly, made from the actual feeling body, the visceral truth of your being, and not just the mind, which can rationalize and deceive, sends a signal through the field, a powerful broadcast that says you have room, energetic and emotional space, for something new. The third lock opens when you stop recycling the past, when you cease to feed the old narratives and start trusting, with an unshakable faith, that what is coming is nothing like what has been. A fresh unfolding of divine possibility. The fourth key is the divine timing surrender. And I know this one is the hardest for those of you who have been waiting, who have felt the gnawing ache of impatience. Because surrender sounds passive, like resignation, like giving up on your desires. But sacred surrender is not giving up. It is giving over. It is the profound shift from trying to control the conditions of your union to micromanage the divine unfolding, to trusting the intelligence that is orchestrating it. A cosmic intelligence far vaster than your human comprehension. The universe is not withholding your divine counterpart out of cruelty or indifference, as if it were playing a game of celestial hide-and-seek. It is aligning frequencies, ensuring that both souls are prepared and resonant. It is completing preparations on both sides, nurturing individual growth and healing so that the union is built on a foundation of strength, not need. It is arranging convergences, orchestrating synchronicities that your human mind could not engineer no matter how hard it tried, weaving a web of destiny. Every moment of what felt like delay was actually calibration, a fine-tuning of your energetic signature. Every experience that felt like loss was actually a clearing, a shedding of old skin to make way for new growth. The fourth lock opens when you stop fighting the timing, when you release the need to control the when and the how, and start reading the purpose embedded inside it, understanding that each moment holds a sacred lesson and a divine preparation. The fifth key is the magnetic embodiment. This is where the transmission becomes visceral, where the spiritual becomes tangible, a felt sense in your entire being. Because divine love does not respond to longing, to the desperate reaching out from a place of lack. It responds to resonance, to the magnetic pull of a soul vibrating at the same high frequency. There is a version of you that is already living inside the frequency of the love you are calling in. A you that already embodies the qualities you seek. That version laughs without guilt, embracing joy as her birthright. That version moves through the world with a quiet certainty, an unshakable inner knowing that they are deeply, completely worthy of receiving the highest expressions of love and abundance. That version has stopped performing for approval and started radiating authenticity. And the fastest way to call your divine counterpart forward, to draw them into your reality, is not to look for them harder, to scan every face in the crowd with anxious expectation. It is to become so powerfully, authentically, unapologetically yourself, to embody the fullness of your divine essence, that your frequency becomes unmistakable, a radiant beacon in the cosmic ocean. Not a signal that says, "Please find me, I am lost and in need of rescue," but a signal that says, "I am here, I am ready, I am this, I am the embodiment of the love I seek." The fifth lock opens when your inner life, your authentic state of being, matches the love you are asking the universe to deliver, creating a perfect energetic alignment. The sixth key is the separation wisdom. If you are in a phase of distance right now, whether that is physical distance that keeps bodies apart, emotional distance that feels like a chasm between hearts, or energetic distance that makes connection feel elusive, hear this clearly: separation is not failure. It is not punishment, a cosmic consequence for perceived wrongdoing. It is the sacred space in which both souls complete what they cannot complete together in close proximity. The gap is not empty, a void to be feared. The gap is full of growth, of integration, of the inner work that makes the reunion not just possible, but sustainable, built on a bedrock of self-sufficiency and mutual respect. Souls that reunite before they are individually whole, before they have integrated their own shadows and strengths, often shatter again, the fragility of their combined state unable to withstand the pressures of full integration. But souls that use the separation as a forge, a crucible of transformation, that allow it to strengthen rather than define them, that excavate their own power and wisdom in the crucible of solitude. Those are the souls whose reunion becomes permanent, a love that has been tested and tempered by time and introspection. The sixth lock opens when you find gratitude for the gap, not despite the pain it may hold, but because of what that pain is sculpting in you, the diamond of your soul being polished and made brilliant through the pressure. The seventh key is the reunion readiness, and this is the one no one tells you about, the unspoken prerequisite for the deepest connections. You have been asking when. You have been asking why. You have been asking why. You have been asking where. You have been focused on the external circumstances of the meeting, but the real question, the one that the Arcturian field, the consciousness of higher light, has been quietly holding up for you to finally receive, a mirror held to your soul, is, are you ready? Not ready in the sense of having everything figured out, all your external ducks in a row, not ready in the sense of being healed to perfection, a state that is not part of the human experience. Ready in the sense of open, willing to receive the magnificent, the unexpected, the divine. Ready in the sense of willing to be seen, all the way through, to the core of your being, without hiding the depth of what you carry, your joys and your sorrows, your strengths and your vulnerabilities. Your counterpart cannot step into a door you have bolted from the inside, a heart shielded by layers of self-protection. Reunion readiness is the courageous act of unlocking your own heart, fully, finally, in the faith that what walks through that door will be worth every moment it took to get here, every step of the journey. The seventh block opens when you stop preparing to be ready and start being it. embodying the state of readiness now. Here is the ultimate truth this entire transmission has been building toward. And I need you to let it land in your body, not just your mind, to feel its resonance in every cell. You are not broken. You are not behind schedule in life's grand design. You are not too much, too sensitive, too complex, too different for love to find its way to you. You are a soul who chose a deep path of profound spiritual evolution and intense soul connection. And deep paths do not deliver their treasures quickly, as if plucking ripe fruit from a low-hanging branch. They deliver them completely, revealing their riches only when the journeyer is fully prepared to receive them, like a geode that requires careful cracking to reveal its crystalline heart. Every heartbreak that did not finish you, every challenge that threatened to break you, but instead forged you anew, was clearing the energetic weight that would have prevented your divine counterpart from recognizing you, clearing away the static that obscured your true signal. Every night you spent alone, feeling the ache of something unnamed, a longing for a connection you couldn't quite articulate, was your frequency being refined, made purer, made stronger, made more precise in its broadcast, like a radio signal being tuned to perfect clarity. The meeting that is approaching is not just about you. When souls who have done this level of inner work, who have walked the path of self-mastery and soul integration, come into union, the frequency that radiates from that partnership touches the field around it. It is a vortex of divine love that expands outward. It heals the people close to you, their own energetic fields being uplifted by your potent connection. It shifts the energy of the spaces you occupy, transforming homes, workplaces, and communities with its luminous presence. This is why the message said what it said at the beginning, that the planet will feel it. Because love at this frequency is not private, a hushed secret between two souls. It is a transmission, a powerful broadcast of divine truth and unity consciousness. And you are chosen to carry it, to embody it, not because you are the most perfect, flawless being, but because you are the most prepared, the most ready to hold and radiate this transformative energy. Tonight, before you sleep, place your hand over your heart. Feel its steady, rhythmic beat. That beat is a signal, a unique vibration that is already broadcasting your essence into the universe. That beat is already broadcasting your readiness. And say, quietly but with every cell of your being, letting the words infuse your very essence, I am worthy of the love I was created to receive. I release every contract, every limiting belief, every old energetic tether that kept me small or unworthy. I align now with my sacred union, with the highest expression of divine partnership. I trust the timing I cannot see, knowing it is perfect. I am ready. Say it like you mean it, with the conviction of your soul. Say it until you do, until the truth of those words becomes your lived reality. If this message moved something in you, do not keep that movement to yourself. Someone in your life has been waiting for exactly this activation. They just have not known where to find it. Share this. Let it reach the soul it is meant for. And if you felt that quiet certainty that there is more for you here, stay. Subscribe. Let this channel be the space where your divine love journey continues to unfold. You did not find this by accident. You found this because you were ready. And we are only just beginning this beautiful unfolding.